What is happening, people, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to give you guys a very cheap and practical solution for doing weighted carries in commercial gyms. So by far the biggest complaint about the everyday carry program is from commercial gym goers who do not have access to a sandbag or a stone or a keg, something to front carry or load onto a platform, and so they feel that they cannot run the program effectively. So I thought what I would do today is run out to the hardware store real quick and come up with a practical solution for every single one of you in this situation. So basically today we'll be building a loading pin, and you can find all the materials for this super cheap at any local hardware store. It takes next to no time and it's gonna solve all of your problems. So the first thing you're gonna need is some pipe. Now, if you use standard Olympic bumper plates or standard Olympic steel plates, then a 1.5-inch steel pipe is going to work best for you. Now, it doesn't matter if it is flat black or galvanized, you just need to make sure that one of the ends does have threads on it. Now, this is actually repurposed from my Axle do-it-yourself build. This is an 18-inch loadable dumbbell handle that I just took tape off of, so I'm gonna be using this, but you can buy 12-inch pieces, 8-inch pieces, 10-inch pieces with threads on it right off the shelf at your local hardware store. So next thing you're gonna need is some sort of cap or bumper that you can screw on the end of this for the plates to slide and hit against. Now, you can go a couple different ways on this. You can go flatter with something like a flange, or you can just do like a regular cap. It really doesn't matter. It depends on the price point, what you want to look like, how sturdy you want it to be, everything like that. But either will work, as long as it is a bigger diameter than the actual pipe, because the plates do fit pretty snugly on this, then you're gonna be completely fine. I think this was like $5 and I think this was like $7. Anyway, whatever you decide to choose, you just screw it on one end. And if you guys want to use something like Loctite or something to make it more permanent, then you can absolutely do that as well. Once you're here, you not only have a handy dandy weapon to throw in your gym bag, but now you actually have a loading pin. You're gonna need some way to hold the weights on top of there. And if you are using a 1.5-inch pipe, then you're gonna need an odd dimension collar. Almost everyone sells these and they're almost always red. But you do not need to spend the money on a special collar. You can literally just get any sort of plumbing clamp that is relatively sturdy, because it doesn't need to hold a whole lot of weight on here. It just needs to stop those plates from sliding around. Anything you're gonna do to clamp those plates down is going to be completely fine. From there, you pretty much just load plates on this bad boy and you are good to go. A couple points that are gonna help you out though. Number one, using bumper plates is gonna cut down on the pinching. So I would recommend that until you get too heavy and then you need to upgrade. But honestly, at that point, I'd probably upgrade to something like a sandbag, because you're getting a little too strong to be playing around with just dumb little loading pins now. The second tip is to treat this thing more like an Atlas stone, so grab it on the round side. It's not only gonna make it more challenging for you, so you won't need to use quite as much weight, but it's also gonna have better transfer over to whatever you're using this exercise for. However, if you are going especially heavy or especially far distances, then there's nothing wrong with lapping this thing and throwing the flat part on your chest so you can get a completely different sort of workout. Anyway, that is what I have for you today, people. For about 20 bucks in 10 minutes, you can solve all of your loading problems. Do not miss out on all of the benefits that you can get from adding weighted carries to your programming, because you don't want to go out to your local hardware store and spend a couple minutes building a loading pin. And of course, if you did somehow need a program that incorporated carrying every single day, then I have exactly what you need with my everyday carry program. So many people are running it, so many people love it, and I'm so proud of it. So I do thank you guys so much for all that support. That is the number one way that the channel does stay alive. So I thank you guys so much for absolutely everything. I will catch you guys later in the week one day I'm not gonna mess this up. I will catch up later in the week. Until I do go out something amazing in your lives, keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other. I'll see you then. This thing's heavier than it looks.